Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We, the group of 5, will present to you about the KIM investment project, and we tell you about how we manage the portfolio investments. If you want to know, let's go. Our team is consist of 5 people. The first one is me, Muhammad Nasif Farid, and the second one is Amza Asraf. The third one is Hazim Amin. The fourth one is Aziz Ozi, and the last one is Haziq Firdaus. The content for our presentation including 10 contents, which is the first one is investment objective stated, the strategies employed, trading plan executed, cut loss, exit plan strategy, entry plan strategy, fundamental analysis strategy, technical analysis strategy, teamwork, and the lastly is the profits. The investment objective that we implement is growth the income, minimize the loss, and the last one is the growth investing. We choose to invest in profitable companies to maximize our profits. We also target to receive the passive income of investments bi-weekly. Other than that, we're trying our best to minimize the loss by setting a benchmark of 5% cut loss. Other objective is by using a proper evaluation through historical and future earning growth, profit margins, return on equity, or another name is ROE, and share price performance.
For my group, we set a profit of 15% in the last 2 months. For this, we have achieved our set profit goals and even more. At the beginning of the investment game, we have been given initial money as capital to invest in using investment game. The value of money has been given to us, amount 500,000 for 5%, which means everyone gets 100,000. So our group make a huge profit, which amount 3,550,209.35 and 63.13%. Besides, the profit for our group members has been dominated by Amzar Asraf, who has grown his money by as much as 3,150,239.53. Number 2, Nasir Farid, with total game value is 109,476.16. Number 3, Haziq Firdaus, which is me. Total game value amount of 101,008.60. Then, number 4 followed by Hazim Amin, which total game value of 96,093.60. And last, number 5 is Azib Darwish, which total game value is 91,391.46. So I hope you enjoy our video and see you next time. Thank you.
Next, we continue with the strategies employed for our investment. The strategies that we use are we are selecting the companies that have a high potential in gaining a profit. A high returnable companies can giving some of the dividends to the shareholders. We are also use short-term and long-term investment strategies such as scalping, intraday, and swing. As a traders and investors, we are seeking to maximize the return on our assets, and we must be aware of the possibilities of the performance.
Okay, so we go to the next part. It's a trading plan execute. Trading plan execute is setting plans, a crucial component of developing a trading strategy, since it gives something to strive for, make it possible to monitor their progress, and gives them the drive to finish the job. For this report, our group have 3 main points in a trading plan execute. The firstly is trading goals, the next is exit rules, and the last is entry rules. Trading goals, which means is the big picture, is as follows. Consider the knowledge and abilities you wish to acquire between now and this time in 2 months, which is the weekly, daily, and monthly. The next is exit rules. Exit rules is finding an exit strategy is more challenging than finding and entering strategy. Unfortunately, they are much more significant because they independently determine profit and loss. And the last is entry rules. Clear, precise, and concise statement characterize a good trading plan. In answering this question, it is important that no room is left more ambiguity.
Entry plan is a strategy for entering a position. It's called an entry plan. Efficient investor value productivity. they are always searching for strategies to lessen risk and increase earnings. We must have a key point, which is as investor, we can use trend lines, moving average, and indicators to help in selecting appropriate entries. One should engage in a purchase or sale that gives them access to the wanted security to participate in an investment. The price about which investors transact is the entry plan. For example, the good time for investor to entry or buy the stock is when a price decreases to a certain level if the stock overpriced. So they continue for researchers and identifies when the stock goes to the downtrend. In this case, we as a beginner investor must to learn more about that, and we also patient and waiting for the right time to buy and sell. This strategy can help us earn better returns in our investment. We need to have some strategy in entry plan to identify the uptrend and downtrend in such company. In this case, we want to share about trending market, look to offer the greatest possibility for substantial returns with possibly little risk. Then we use the range bond market is a trading technique that makes stock trading in channels distinct. The frequency with which the cost has responded to the trend line determines its strength and reliability as a zone of support or opposition.
We move to exit plan strategy. Exit methods and other money management tactics can significantly improve the trading investments. We as investors will decide when we will sell for profits and when we sell for a loss before engaging in a trade. When we face performing investments, we will do take profit order if the investment reaches the maximum of 50% capital gain or returns. We will sell the stock, and then we will make sure that we are not greedy and hesitate to sell the stock after arriving at our investment target, because sometimes the winning traders can turn into losing trades. On the other hand, when we face a non-performing investments, an exit strategy will be executed to cut and limit the loss and stop the loss. We setting 5% cut loss benchmark to minimize the loss and prevent further loss toward our investments portfolio.
Okay, now let's we look in the fundamental strategy analysis. For the fundamental strategy analysis, we are analyzing the company intrinsic value that we are invested. We also seek out the company's stock value, whether it is above or below the company's intrinsic value. In addition, we are looking up at the performance of the companies using a bottom-up approaches such as return on equity, dividend yield, and earning per share before investing in that companies.
So we go to the next part is technical analysis strategy. What is the technical analysis strategy? It means a technical analysis use previous chart pattern and formation to forecast the price direction of a market in the future. Okay. So this is an example pattern charts in our group for this report. Firstly, RSI. We can see the slide. When Telekom Malaysia Berhad stock declined on November 23, 2022, it is seen as oversold. Telekom Malaysia share price has dropped so much that it has crossed the oversold level. In this instance, we saw the opportunity since we threw the price of the most of it by choosing to purchase of the shares. Second is a MACD. The chart above show both the Gamuda Berhad candlestick chart and the MACD chart. Gamuda Berhad candlestick show 3 levels of support and resistance.